I want to paint a picture for you, a picture of the future, or one likely future, a time where there are no longer currency that is not backed by something elemental. In the periodic table of elements, number 47 is the symbol Ag, short for the Latin word for silver, argentum. When you need to find an eternal basis of value, you first look to what has stood the test of time. Silver has survived for billions of years, and it will still exist till the end of the earth itself. It can't be destroyed, it can't be synthesized, and it can't be changed. One of the earliest examples of silver being used as money is from 150 to 145 BC in Athens, Greece, and one of the earliest examples of debasing a currency from silver from the Roman Empire. The Romans slowly reduced the silver content of the Roman denarius until it had none left. Since the fall of Rome, no fiat currency has survived longer than 40 years. But in 1971, President Richard M. Nixon removed the US dollar completely from its backing of gold, and thus set in motion the inevitable demise of the dollar as a store of wealth. Now, with a license to print, the Federal Reserve started to fulfill their role in the story of fiat currencies. It is in the nature of life to expand until it is forced to change. When a unit of exchange is based on something tangible, such as silver, the supply of this exchange can only grow proportionately with the demand for it. In other words, if population grows faster than the supply of money, then you either must produce more silver or create more money. Based on the laws of exponentiality, overpopulation is inevitable. It is physically impossible to produce enough gold or silver to base any currency on without revaluing these precious metals and revaluing and revaluing. The only alternative is to debase the currency and let it float, which brings us to the dollar today. The US dollar is now in its 38th year of fiat existence. And remember, since the Roman Empire, no fiat currency has lasted more than 40 years. Whenever a fiat currency fails, we will always look to silver as money. Silver takes time to produce, and this time is transferred into the metal itself, never to be lost, thus giving it its intrinsic value. Compare this to creating money out of thin air, which only takes the swipe of a pen or the click of a mouse.
We observe today not a victory of party, but a celebration of freedom, symbolizing an end as well as a beginning, signifying renewal as well as change. For I have sworn before you and Almighty God the same solemn oath our forebears prescribed nearly a century and 3/4 ago. The world is very different now, for man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. And yet the same revolutionary beliefs for which our forebears fought are still at issue around the globe. The belief that the rights of man come not from the generosity of the state, but from the hand of God.